I'm Jim Juback, and welcome to this week's Trend of the Week. This week's topic is alternative energy stocks. They've come out of nowhere in the last couple of days after going nowhere for a long time. Really extraordinarily big moves, and I think you can explain this by two things. One is people's suspicion, hope, that maybe they'll, now that we're moving toward the Glasgow Global Warming Conference that starts on the 30th of October, these will get some more attention and there'll be some bumps here. But also just in this market, when a sector gets cheap, people buy it and they sell what they've been making profits on. There's not a whole lot of conviction in terms of what sectors are going to move, but there is decent conviction on price. So this is a chart for American Superconductor. From a fundamental point of view, what's interesting here is that as we build out the alternative energy grid, as we improve the grid, we're going to put more and more superconductors into the process. This is a stock to own for a long-term trend. But look at the reason in the chart for owning it in the short term. This sector all peaked in January and March, and it's been not just downhill, it's been really downhill ever since. But that looks like it's been, at least temporarily, the low. So I think what we've seen in the last few days is people saying, hey, these stocks are really, really cheap. I'm not sure I've got any conviction about where they're going, but maybe for the next couple of weeks, I'm willing to play this. You got a lot of room here to the upside. Next start we're going to look at is ChargePoint, which makes chargers for electric vehicles. Same pattern. And then looking like maybe it put in a bottom in October, give you a little sense of security, and then moving up. So again, this I think is a sector that's moving up because it's really cheap, and it looks like maybe right now the sentiment gives it a boost. I'm not sure these have turned around. The Democrats are still fighting with themselves over how much global climate money they're going to put into their bill, assuming they can pass it. There's supposed to be a big chunk of money for charger stocks, for the grid, etc. Last one, Sunrun, same pattern, January high, seeming recovery in June, and then it looks like we put in some kind of bottom here that enables us to say, hey, it's cheap, there's relatively little risk here, so it'll be good to put some money into it. If you want more of my stuff, you can go to my free site, jubackpicks.com. If you want even more, you can go to jubackam.com, and you find both of those links down below. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll move to next week. We'll have a new trend of the week.